In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how to start and scale an Instagram business to $10,000 a month. This is a full-length, in-depth Instagram course for completely free. So instead of doom scrolling your life away on this app that we all have, I'm gonna show you how you can use it to your full advantage. Instagram has completely changed my life and has been able to get me from a broke, depressed, college dropout pushing carts for $10 an hour to making tens of thousands of dollars per month in profit from just one of my Instagram accounts. It's not only changed my life, but also Chaso's life, who went from working a minimum wage job at Best Buy to making $10,000 per month just 6 months after starting. And there have been dozens of other Instagram automators who have completely changed their life. This information in this free course has the power to change your life just like it did mine and countless others. So hang tight and get ready to learn. Now, before I begin, I wanna let you know that I'm gonna be giving away a massive free gift later in the video, so make sure you stick around until then. Let's get into it. Okay, first things first, we have to understand what is Instagram automation. To keep it dead simple, this business model is essentially creating simple content on Instagram, which I'll show you in a second, and then pushing the audience, also known as the views that you get, to a certain product. And it could be a page around anything. Some examples are Instagram growth, fitness, manifestation, beauty, investing, travel, home decor, make money online, and there are many more. So the question is, why should you choose a niche? Well, with a niche page, all you need is a small following of just a couple thousand people interested in that niche and topic to make thousands of dollars per month. And better yet, you can get a couple thousand followers from just one viral video. So you don't need to have a massive page with millions of followers or be some sort of famous influencer. And guys, take it from me, I built a page back in 2021, and with only 80,000 followers, I managed to make over $100,000 in profit in a single month. And this is only about a year after starting my first page, which was back in 2020, and I did with little to no guidance, just guessing, testing with free information online. So even this year, because I'm still doing this today, I have grown one of my pages from 0 to 7,000 followers in less than 30 days, not even 45 days. And in that first month, I made over $10,000 within that same month. And I even documented this on my YouTube, so you know I'm not capping. You can even find that video after you watch this free training. So why is this the best business model? There are plenty of reasons, but some of them are, number one, you don't need to take sales calls. You don't need to set up any complicated funnels. You don't need to buy a bunch of softwares that cost hundreds of dollars per month. You can start for free. All you need is literally a phone. And I think this skill is extremely important because we are in an attention-focused world, an attention economy. So this is the most valuable skill that you can learn right now, and pretty much every single business is leveraging content these days. So it's important that you understand it, not just to make, a couple $1,000s or tens of thousands of dollars a month, but for your future, okay? So how does this work? Let's find out by copying our competitors. So we're gonna go on a couple competitor pages and we're gonna figure out what kind of content they post, what do they sell, how much are they making as kind of like a rough estimate, and we want to pay attention. So we're going to look at a faceless example, and then we're also going to look at a personal brand. So let's click on this one right here. This is a faceless example, Learn Ecom Academy, right? So pretty much what do they sell? Well, they help people with ecom, so probably drop shipping. What kind of content do they post? Let's watch one together. So they basically post about dropshipping products that you can get from AliExpress and sell for a markup price. Okay, now let's see their landing page. Okay, they're selling, let's join now. They're selling a step-by-step ebook for $10. Now, the question is, how much are they making, right? So they have 162,000 followers, but I don't want you to even focus on that. I want you to focus on the amount of views that they get on the reels, because that tells me how many people are potentially clicking the link in their bio. So that's what's important. So let's go to Shop Hunter really quick and see for ourselves. Now, really quick before I show you their numbers, the reason why I can check how much revenue they're making is because this right here is hosted on a Shopify store, right? Some people don't host on Shopify. Some people are just straight affiliates for different offers. And Shop Hunter is a tool that basically tracks the amount of revenue that they make. So here it is, they're making $6,400 a month, give or take. Last month they made around $7,500, right? So they're consistently pulling in about $5,000 to $10,000 a month. And you can even see which products they're selling, right? So we saw the $10 ebook, but they actually have a couple different products that they're selling, right? So let's go back and look at another competitor. So we're gonna look at Creator Abe for a second. We're gonna see, number one, what is he selling? Okay, so in his bio, he said he generated 100 million views, generated 5 figures with Instagram. Okay, great. Let's see his stand store really quickly. Okay, so he is selling a faceless blueprint. So basically Instagram automation. And what kind of content does he post? Let's see.
This is how 16 million views on TikTok got me this luxury villa.
I'm gonna show you exactly how this guy makes money on TikTok so that you don't have to buy his course. Go to YouTube and copy the link of a trending video. Go to this free website and paste the link in, and if you write down AI, I'm gonna send this to you. Then select any of these templates and click on the Get Shorts button and post a video on TikTok. You can literally run multiple theme pages and earn thousands of dollars without showing your face.
All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go into the breakdown of why this video went viral later in the training, but he got 2.6 million views on this video, which blew up his account. All of his other videos are doing pretty well. And so he's driving everybody into this stand store link right here. And he is selling his product for $11 and $7. And I'm sure he has an upsell for $500 or $1,000, but you'd have to DM him, and his upsell is probably like a coaching. So let's see how much he's making. All right, so 7 reels in, he already made $500, and that was a couple months ago. So it's safe to say he's making anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a month with this page. And he only has like 20 posts, right? He just knew exactly what kind of content to post that would get views. He got the views and he pushed people into low ticket products. That's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna leave the third one as an exercise for yourself. So go on this page, find what type of content they're posting, figure out what they're selling, and then maybe you can see how much money they're making. All right, so let's go to a personal brand example. So this is Adrian. He has a personal brand. The difference between a personal brand and a faceless Instagram account is that a personal brand has your face in the content, right? So this is Adrian. What does he sell? Okay, he sells something around being a faceless digital creator, right? If we click on his link right here, let's click on this page, copy the system faceless digital creators are using to monetize the TikTok algorithm. Okay, so basically he's teaching people how to make content on TikTok and make money from that content, right? And so his Instagram page is focused on teaching people and showing people that they can make an income online by posting content, right? So let's take a look at one of his videos right here.
You know what? No.
That's pretty much it. I mean, that video got, 33,000 views. It probably drove a good amount of leads into his funnel and made a good amount of sales. Okay, so essentially he's doing the same thing as the faceless pages. He just has his face on his page, which means he just has a personal brand. Okay, so now that we funnel hacked our competitors and found out exactly how they're making their money, what they're selling, and kind of how much money they're making with their pages, we have to go into why content is so important. Now, a lot of people overthink this whole business model, and honestly, most business models, but everything that I've done online and all the money that I made came from mastering distribution. So here's the reason why content's important. Because if you get no views, you get no traffic, and you make no profit. And the biggest reason why people fail to make money online is because they do not master this one thing. And I said it before, it's distribution, also known as marketing, also known as content. Content is one of the best ways to distribute your product, honestly, for the next couple decades, because social media is so available to everybody and everybody's just consuming. And like I said, the way I've made most of my money online is with this process right here. I enter a so-called saturated market, and then I make better content than my competitors to steal their customers, to steal market share. Now, if this isn't your first time watching a video online about how to make money, chances are you've stumbled upon some idiot saying that you need a winning product or a winning offer to be successful. And honestly, I say they are completely full of shit. Because you can have the best product or offer in the world, but if nobody sees it, who the fuck is gonna buy? You have to get that through your head. So this is why you need to play the game with a content-first approach. What you need to do is outcompete your competitors with great content, with great distribution, and money will literally flood your pockets. Trust me on this. Okay, let's move on to how you can do it for yourself. So during the rest of this video, I'll show you the step-by-step process. We're actually gonna do it together. Now that you kind of understand and have a solid foundation of how Instagram automation works, so here are next steps. We're gonna go over picking your niche, picking your product, setting up your Instagram profile, doing content research and building a swipe file. Then we're gonna go over algorithm hacks and mindset. Do not skip this part. Scripting, content production, editing, posting, then audience nurturing and making sales. Again, please do not skip that part either. Payouts, and then next steps. And stick around because like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna give you a free gift very, very soon that's gonna allow you to jumpstart this real quick. All right, so picking your niche. Now, this is where most people have analysis paralysis. And in order to kind of get you over that, I'm gonna explain the concept of total addressable market. So everything I explain right here, I want you to think in terms of distribution, also known as content, okay? So what is total addressable market? Total addressable market is the entire market for your product, right? So again, think about it in terms of content. If somebody sees a piece of content from you, how are you gonna link that piece of content back to your product? So that's the real question that you're trying to ask yourself. You wanna make content that attracts this ideal audience that will eventually buy your product, okay? So that's kind of like the total addressable market. Now let's go into the serviceable addressable market, which is the market you can target based on your product's limitations. Now, if this still doesn't make sense, don't worry, I'll explain in a second. And then we have something called serviceable obtainable market, which is the market you'll be able to win or sell to considering your competition and market specifics. Okay, so let's pick a niche together right now. Let's pick the make money online niche, okay? So our total addressable market is make money online. It's people that want to make money online. Now, within that, our serviceable addressable market is Instagram growth. So you want to create content about Instagram growth and make money online and all the things within that category. And then once we make that content, we are going to be able to service some of those people that see our content, right? So our serviceable obtainable market is somebody that's looking for help on starting their Instagram page, right? So think of this as a funnel. We try to get as many people that are interested in making money online as possible, right? Then we're gonna teach these people on Instagram growth and how to grow their Instagram account. And then we're going to sell the people that want help on doing this business model. And that's pretty much it. So like I said, I recommend entering a saturated market because a saturated market is a proven market, right? Meaning that there are consumers already spending millions of dollars every single month here. And all you need to do is get a small piece of this pie, okay? Sound good? Okay, let's find a product in the make money online Instagram growth space. Picking a product. So the first thing I wanna say here is you can always change your product as long as it's within the same niche, right? So as long as you're still in your total addressable market, you can always change your product. So if you pick a product and you're like, I don't know if I should sell this or not, don't stress because you don't have to pick the perfect product right away. A product is just a link in your bio. You can always change it. So if you're not a marketing pro, don't worry. You don't need to spend hundreds of hours building a product at the beginning. You can actually partner with marketers that have years of experience. And then later on, you can even build your own product if you wanna do that. So if you wanna build your own product and you're watching this video, I have a couple videos on my YouTube channel. You can go check those out. But let's just focus on this for now. So if you're partnering with a company that already has an existing product and you're asking what's in it for them, let me tell you, bigger companies with great products partner with people like us because they need us to distribute their product. They cannot do it all on their own. There are even billion-dollar companies like Shopify that heavily rely on their affiliates to promote their platform. And they pay out millions of dollars every single month. It could possibly be tens of millions of dollars, but I can't say for certain. So there are a couple places where you can find your product, right? Copecart, Udemy, ClickBank, WAP, Digistore24. These are a few good ones. There are a ton of ones out there, but we're going to go into Copecart and we're going to find a product in the make money online space. All right, so let's go into Copecart. All you're gonna wanna do is click on Marketplace, right? So there's a lot of different products you can sell in the make money online space, right? Because there's a lot of ways you can make money online. There's a lot of business models you can teach. One of them is e-commerce. Another one could be, TikTok organic. Another one could be SMMA, right? So let's just do e-com. It's one that everybody knows, and it's a competitive market, but there are tons of people making tons of money in it. So here's a mastery e-commerce niches ebook. You can sell this and take 50% commission. E-commerce fire sale. This is another ebook. It could be like a course. You get 60% here. So honestly, I like this. So we can pick this and we can always change it later. So don't worry. All you have to do is press promote. And then in a couple seconds, you are going to get your own custom link that you're gonna drop in your Instagram bio later in this course. So copy URL. All right, so let's go back and figure out how to really qualify a great product. So there's a couple things I look for when I qualify a great product, right? And this is important because you don't want to be selling some garbage. You actually wanna sell something that's high quality, but that also pays you large amounts. So there's 3 ways that I do this. Number 1 is I try to figure out what the dollar per qualified click is, right? So here's one of the offers that somebody in the program is running. They got 392 clicks and they got $448 out of that, right? So per qualified click, they earn just over $1. Now, when you're first looking for an offer, you might not really understand this, so don't worry, but it's important to talk to people in the space that are selling similar things within your niche and figure out what their dollar per click is. That's gonna let you know if you're either making a lot of money with your product or not a lot of money with your product. So if you're in the boat where you're making not a lot of money, meaning your dollar per qualified click is like 20 cents or 30 cents, you either have a traffic issue, meaning your content is hitting the wrong audience, or you have a product issue, meaning that the product that you're selling doesn't have a good high converting funnel, okay? So that's the first thing I look for. The second thing I look for is product testimonials. So I check if the product has great testimonials. And one way to do that is just literally go on the landing page. So this is Adrian's product right here. We funnel hacked him before. If you scroll through the landing page, you're gonna see a ton of testimonials on here, right? It looks super legit. They offer a money back guarantee. Fantastic. So that's a product that I would definitely consider if I'm making content about how to make money on TikTok, right? Number 3, other affiliates making insane payouts, right? If you get into the right network and the right communities, you can talk to other people that are selling other people's products, other businesses' products, and figure out how much they're making. Making friends is very important in this space because it's really how you can maximize the amount of money that you make online. Now, I also help a lot of students find products and have private offers in the Viral Creator Inner Circle. Now, I won't talk about this too much because this is a free course, but if you want one-on-one coaching with myself and access to these private offers, click the link at the top of the description. Let's move on. Setting up your Instagram profile. This part is very simple. Please do not overthink this, okay? Please, so many people do. I cannot tell you how many people are like, oh, like what should my Instagram name be? What should my Instagram bio be? What should my profile pic be? What hashtags do I use? Listen, 80% of the results that you'll see is going to be from posting high quality viral content in your niche. And this is where most of your focus should be, especially if you have no followers, okay? So the 20% of things that you shouldn't overthink, I already mentioned. It's all these things, right? So literally just go to a competitor page and don't fully copy it, but just take inspiration from it. This is an example of a strong competitor right here. So Learn Ecom Academy, we already know they're making $5,000 to $10,000 a month, right? Their logo, you can rip that straight from Canva. It's free. The name calls out their niche, right? So they're in the e-commerce space. Learn Ecom Academy, right? Pretty plain and simple. And then bio structure, the first line is what they do. The second line is a testimonial, a result, or if you have none of those, then you can just do industry information, right? Like something like e-commerce is booming. This is how much money was made online last year. Something like that. You're kind of like a news reporter. And then line 3 is just a call to action, right? So they have 2 call to actions. One of them is DM me ready because they're closing leads in the DMs, right? They're talking to leads, which we'll talk about in a second, and then they're closing them on their product. And then they also have a call to action to check out the product right away, okay? So again, do not overthink this. This should literally take you 10 to 20 minutes to set up. Just get a new Gmail, create the account, and then this is the important next step. Okay, it's time to warm up your account. Warming up your account is actually very important, so make sure you do this properly. So why warm up your Instagram account? So when we start posting content, which is gonna be a few days from now, right? Posting, but you should start creating today. We want to make sure that number 1, Instagram is pushing our content, and number 2, it's pushing our content to our ideal audience. Okay, so this warm-up process should help with that, as well as using hashtags when you post, which we'll get into in a second. Now, the account warm-up process is very simple. Number 1, after you created your account, you are going to follow competitors in your niche. So we're gonna find competitors in the next step of this training. Then number 2, you are going to engage with their posts. So engaging is liking, commenting, sharing, saving. And then number 3, you are going to repeat 1 and 2 for about 10 to 20 minutes a day over the next few days. After this, you're gonna be able to start posting. But like I said, you should start creating content today because it really doesn't take that long. Why are you waiting? Stop watching Netflix. All right, rant over. Let's go into content research and swipe file. Okay, if you haven't gotten this from this training yet, I'm gonna say it, content is absolutely king. This is where most of our money is made. So I want you to reposition yourself in your mind from being a consumer, right? We are not consumers anymore. We are producers. Become a producer and not a consumer. Now let's research and build our swipe file together. So we're gonna find 5 to 10 viral videos, and then we're gonna stop. And after that, we're gonna start producing content for the week. So this shouldn't take you longer than 30 to 60 minutes. It's really not that hard to find a couple viral videos. So once you start posting, you're gonna start posting 1 to 2 times per day per account that you have. All right, so we're gonna use this content ideation spreadsheet, right? Now, if you want this content ideation spreadsheet, I'm gonna give you your free gifts now, and then we're gonna do this together. So as promised, here are your free gifts. In the description below this video, I am going to leave this viral creator spreadsheet along with the tutorials on how to automate content creation with the help of AI. So you're going to get over 100 plus ChatGPT prompts to automate content creation. You're going to get make automations tutorials, AI tools for content creation, viral hook templates, and you're going to be able to build your own AI chatbot on Instagram as well. So I'm going to give you all of that. Get that link below. Now let's move on with the training. Let's build our content ideation spreadsheet. Okay, so now that we're in this spreadsheet, again, we're in the make money online space. So what we want to do is search up hashtags similar to the product we're selling and find pages in that space. So there's a couple ways to do it. You can just manually scroll on Instagram, which is what I'm gonna show you in this training, but you can also use these tools to help you, right? Findcreators.io is basically a tool that helps you find a list of creators in a specific niche. Now, they have free credits available, but then eventually you're gonna have to pay for it. And then Sort TikTok is a tool where you can go on TikTok and basically sort the top videos from a creator, right? But we're not gonna do that in this video because all you really need is the Instagram app. It's free and you can get it done. So let's do this together. I'm going to record my screen. And like I said, our total addressable market is in the make money online space. Number 1. Now, our product is essentially selling e-commerce information, how to get started in e-commerce. So the first thing that we want to do is find content in the e-commerce space. So let's do hashtag e-commerce. All right, so we're going to go into Instagram and just search up hashtag e-commerce tips. We're just going to go on our For You page because For You pages have viral content there. And we're just gonna click through and find faceless content that we can recreate, okay? So this is an example of faceless content. They have an e-commerce coaching program. Okay, great. So we're gonna take this page as inspiration and add it to our swipe file. All right, let's look for more. Glitching.ai, make a sale. or your money back. Start AI dropshipping now. This also looks like a faceless page, so we're gonna add that to our spreadsheet as well. All right, let's keep going. These are personal brands. These are personal brands.
AI will.
Personal brand.
One
Man,
thing.
this guy's crushing
we're not
it on
rich
the
yet.
For You page.
Only $5.
Okay, another
is my
mentorship,
side
dropship. This one's also good. We can drop this on the spreadsheet as well. And then what I'm also gonna do is I showed a couple Instagram accounts at the beginning of this video. So I'm gonna drop creator.abe on there just because he's going viral right now, right? So his account is growing exponentially. And so what we really wanna do is we wanna identify who's like growing exponentially right now. What kind of content is that person posting? Okay, if it's working for him, it should be working for us. So we're gonna put him on there too. Okay, so now we have 4 Instagram accounts, 4 competitors in the matter of like 5 minutes. Okay, and now all we have to do is go in and pick out the videos that we want to recreate. Now this part's kind of important, so you might want to write this down. The videos that we want to create are going to be the viral videos on our competitors' pages. So if our competitor has 40,000 followers, we don't want to remake a video less than 40,000 views, right? So not this video, not this video, not this video, not this one, not this one, maybe this one, but probably not this one, not this one, not this one. The ones that we want to recreate are, like for example, this one got 2.6 million views. This one got 500K. This one got 250K. These are the videos that went viral for him. So we want to look at the structure and essentially copy it. So we're gonna take some of his videos that went viral and we're just gonna drop the links on our spreadsheet. Right here, right here. We can do this one as well, right? So now in a matter of 10 minutes, you already have 5 to 10 videos that you can essentially copy, okay? So that's pretty much it for the content research and swipe file portion of the video. Now, before we actually go into scripting, content production, editing, and posting, I just wanna go over something very important, which is algorithm hacks that we're gonna be using and mindset. Algorithm hacks and mindset. So most of your videos are going to have this structure, right? A general video structure is you're gonna have the hook, the pre-value, the value, and the CTA, which is also known as the call to action, right? What do people do at the end of the video? Now, before we edit and actually make the content, let's dive into some key things to keep in mind to make sure we have the right mindset going into this. And of course, our videos go viral. So a philosophy or process that I live by, especially when starting something new, is experience leads to judgment and judgment leads to decision making. So the more experience that you have, which you usually get from trying and failing, the better judgment you will have, which means the more money you will make in a shorter amount of time. So how can you get experience? It's all about the inputs that you make. And the 2 most important inputs with Instagram automation is content research and content production. Now, I'm not telling you to consume content all day. What you should do is spend less than 20% of your time consuming and consciously consuming, not just consuming, but consciously consuming and researching content, right? And 80% of your time actually producing content. So that's a pretty good balance. And with that 20%, you should start piecing together why videos go viral and find competitor videos that you can remake in a better way. Okay, so a good way to track this is the spreadsheet that we put together in the previous step. So think of Instagram as a database of a bunch of viral videos that you can pull from. You wanna make sure that you are building your video, or at least the concept, off of something that has already gone viral. So there is no guessing, you are simply integrating, then innovating. Now, how can you tell good content from bad content? Well, everyone has their own opinion, but at the end of the day, Instagram will literally tell you by rewarding you with views or little views, and that's the only opinion that should matter. Now let's talk about producing your videos for the algorithm, okay? We will do this together in a few minutes, but I just want to explain the puzzle that we're building here. So I like to break the production of videos up into two parts. It makes it easy to understand. Think of this as a puzzle. If you want a viral video, you need to make sure you have all the right pieces of the puzzle. So here we are. We have the script and the packaging. The script is essentially the overall idea and structure of the video, okay? And the packaging is things like the editing, the lighting, the location, the tonality, the sound effects, captions, tone, energy, okay? Some of these things you might be using and some of them you might not be using if you're running a faceless page, but it's still a good idea to keep in mind. Now, some questions to ask yourself when you're scripting are, is the topic of the video in a trending market? Is there demand for it? Is your hook captivating? Is it valuable? And is there a payoff at the end? Okay. Now, some questions to ask yourself with the packaging are, if you show the video to a friend that isn't even interested in the topic, will they enjoy watching the video? Is it engaging? Or is the video easily digestible? Now, there's a lot of psychology tactics you can use for this last question here, but simply put, does the video take a lot of brain power to consume? You have to make sure that it doesn't and that it's broken down simply because people are stupid and that's the reality of it. Okay, so there's something called the croc brain, and the croc brain filters out any unwanted information, meaning when someone hears something, they either pay attention and allow it into their midbrain or they don't. And in our case, if the croc brain doesn't allow the information to go into their midbrain, it means the viewer is gonna keep scrolling. Okay, so here's a diagram of this. You have the croc brain, the midbrain, the neocortex. So what does this tell us? This tells us that we should put most of our focus on the first 20% of the video, because if somebody watches the first 20% of your video, that usually means the croc brain allows the information to go into the midbrain. And at this point, the viewer is already pretty invested and there is a high chance they'll watch the rest so they can get a positive return on their time, okay? Now understand this, 80 to 90% of your success with Instagram automation will come from the quality of the video, assuming that the video is already targeted to your target audience. Read that again. So the script and the packaging, as I mentioned before, is so important. The rest of your results come from things like your hashtags and your posting times, etc. Do not worry about those things right now. Focus on producing high quality content. And at the end of the day, like I said, Instagram will tell you if your content is good by rewarding you with views. And after you post, you can even check your metrics. So some good metrics to optimize for are your average view duration, saves, and shares. Those are the most important. The most important out of those three is the average view duration, okay? Other metrics are things like comments and likes. These are less important. Are you paying attention? Okay, write this next part down. So you also need to understand, why does Instagram reward you for average view duration, saves, and shares? Well, it's simple. Instagram needs people to stay on their platform so that they can make money by running ads to their users. So it's in your best interest to optimize for average view duration, saves, and shares. Okay, so really ask yourself those questions I mentioned earlier before posting. And even after posting, you should ask yourself what you can do better for next time. All right, so to summarize this section, these are the key things to keep in mind when producing your video. Number one is retention, right? Also known as average view duration. Make sure you have a strong hook, use trendy music, have a good pace and speed in the video. Keep it short, snappy, and smooth. Make it easily digestible. Include engaging captions, build emotional connections, and hop on trends, okay? The question is, how can we get people to share it with a friend, right? So include unique value that has possibly never been seen before. Have some sort of emotional connection, and also have a call to action. Literally tell people to share it with their friends or tell people to save it. And that goes the same for saves. How can we get people to save it for later? Pretty much the same idea. All right, let's go on to scripting. Now we're getting into the thick of it. We're about to start cooking. So when you first start out, it's best to mimic our competitors' videos. Why? Because you might not fully understand how the algorithm works. But as I said before, as you consciously consume more viral videos, and more importantly, produce them, you will understand. Now, consciously consuming is essentially looking at viral videos and just breaking down why they went viral. And those can be seen through the algorithm hacks I mentioned earlier in this training, okay? So it's like going to the gym or, strengthening a muscle, but for your brain. You will start noticing patterns and then strengthen your understanding. Then you'll be able to piece together new ideas and concepts for your own videos. Now, like I said, the general script structure and general video structure are the same. You have the hook, the pre-value, the CTA. Now, most viral videos have at least some of these elements, if not all. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're going to descript our competitor's video. Then we're gonna paste the script here, and then I'm gonna rewrite the script and try to make it better, okay? So we're gonna take one of the videos that we dropped on this spreadsheet. We'll use this one, okay? So all you have to do to download it is download Instagram video with link. You're gonna copy this link right here. You're gonna upload it into here, one of these tools, and you're gonna wait, and we're just gonna download it. Download video. No, I don't want these ads. And then we're gonna transcribe the video. So you can use it with a bunch of tools. You can even do it manually if you want to, but we're gonna use Descript for this. Sign in. Click on new project, video project. We are gonna upload the file that we just downloaded, and we're gonna wait about a minute. All right, so now that we have the video transcribed, we're just gonna copy it and then paste it in here. Okay, video is transcribed. Now we're just gonna separate it a little bit, right? So this is the hook, right? And now we use a form of traffic arbitrage for this. I'll explain that right now, actually. So essentially what traffic arbitrage is using a viral video on Instagram as the first 3 seconds of your video. So this guy right here, his name is Musa, and he teaches people how to make money on TikTok. As you can see, he has 700,000 followers. He's actually very well known in the space, and he's generated hundreds of millions of views from his own Instagram profile. So people are familiar with his face already. Think of, if you were to consume news on the TV. Usually if there's like an actor or famous celebrity on the screen, you pay more attention. And that's the same concept here, right? So as you can see, a lot of his content just absolutely goes viral and dominates. So we can use the first 3 seconds of some of his videos in our videos. And that's the exact same thing that this guy, this faceless page here, did for his video. Now let's watch this video together.
That's how 16 million views on TikTok got me this luxury villa.
I'm gonna show you exactly how this guy makes money on TikTok so that you don't have to buy his course. Go to YouTube and copy the link of a trending video. Go to this free website and paste the link in, and if you write down AI, I'm gonna send this to you. Then select any of these templates and click on the Get Shorts button and post the video on TikTok. You can literally run multiple theme pages and earn thousands of dollars without showing your face.
And that's it. And as you can see, there's thousands of people commenting AI to get access to that tool. So we're gonna do something very similar. Let's take a look at the script. So that's our hook. And then we're gonna do the pre-value. The pre-value is this right here. I'm gonna show you exactly how this guy makes money on TikTok so that you don't have to buy his course. So this is the pre-value. It's telling me that you're gonna expose what this guy does so that I don't have to pay for anything. And that tells me that, okay, this video might be valuable. Let me keep watching it, okay? So now this is the value, right? The value is essentially the step-by-step process of breaking down how this kid makes his money. So go to YouTube and copy the link of a trending video. Go to this free website and paste the link in. And if you write down AI, I'm gonna send this to you, okay? So this is the value. This is also the value, so I'll do value number 2, right? And actually, I don't know if you noticed, but the call to action is right here, right? So the call to action is kind of hidden in the script. So we have the hook, the pre-value, the value, and then we have the CTA right here, okay? So now, why is this CTA important? Because it's telling people to write down a keyword in the comments. And once people start commenting, the Instagram algorithm is gonna be like, oh, okay, this content is getting a lot of comments. Maybe I should push it out even more. And then you're gonna get more and more and more views. All right, so now that we have this script, I'm going to change it up just slightly. Okay, so we're gonna drop the script in here. We're gonna use the same hook, So we're gonna use Musa as the hook. Pre-value, I'm gonna show you exactly how this guy makes his money on TikTok so you don't have to buy his course. That's also pretty solid, right? Because it sparks curiosity and it tells people that there's gonna be a value exchange later in the video. Go to YouTube and copy the link of a trending video. So for this part, I'm gonna say go to YouTube and type in the name of a famous Twitch streamer. Gives more clarity and context in the video. And then I'm gonna say, download this video with this tool, right? Copy the link and download this video with this, copy the link and download this video with this free tool, with this tool. Then go to this website and paste the link in, right? Okay, so for him, he then select any of these templates and click on the Get Shorts button. Okay, so for this, I'm gonna say, then add captions and generate this video and generate this viral video. You can literally run multiple theme pages and earn thousands of dollars without showing your face. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now what we're gonna do is actually produce the content. Now, just to give you some context on the process, we are gonna recreate a very similar video that creator Abe just created, okay? And we just want to make the process a little bit different because we don't want to blatantly copy. We just kind of want to make it better. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to add some links for us to use. So go to YouTube and type this Twitch streamer. So we're going to use YouTube for this. Copy the link and download the video with this tool. We'll find the tool in a second. Then go to this website and paste the link in. So what's that website going to be that's going to add captions for us? That's a good question. We can ask ChatGPT to find one, or we just ask Google. Okay, so we can use v.io or subtitles. Okay, so we're gonna use this in our video. We're gonna show people how to do this. It's very simple to do this stuff, guys. It's like nothing crazy. I'm just gonna add the link in here so I know. Okay, so now we have to go and actually produce the video. So we're gonna do this really quickly together. It's gonna take a couple minutes and then we're gonna go ahead and edit it right after. All right, it's gonna be our first clip. I'm gonna show you exactly how this guy makes his money on TikTok so you don't have to buy his course. Boom, that's the first one. Next, go to YouTube, type in the name of a famous Twitch streamer and click on Shorts. Okay. Now you're gonna pick one of these recent viral videos. All right, that's the next clip. Now we're gonna search up download YouTube Shorts video. We're gonna click on this and then we're just gonna say, now copy this link, right? That's the first clip, and paste it into this tool right here. Boom. Let's get the video downloaded.
What do you feel like was the clip that really set you off?
Let me think. Probably What's Up, Brother.
Okay, so now we have to show people the next step, which is going to be go to this free website and paste the downloaded video in. If you write down AI, okay. Now go to this website and drop the video in. If you write down AI, I'll send it right over to you. Boom. Let's upload the video. And then what we're gonna do is click auto subtitles. And then we're gonna put the subtitles in the middle. Because what we're doing right here, by the way, guys, is we are essentially showing people that they can post viral videos by clipping up YouTube Shorts and reposting it on other platforms and get paid by the TikTok Creator Program. Just an FYI if you guys don't understand.
What do you feel?
If you guys don't understand what's going on.
Like was the clip
Mute this really quickly.
that really set you off?
Let me think. Probably What's Up, Brother. And that one was like just, well, it turned into like a trend thing? I don't know, it was just a video of Jinxie turning a phone and I was just on the phone.
Do you want my FaceTime sketch? I'm in here. All right, this motherfucker's
We'll do the call to
I-
action,
What's up, brother?
which we're just showing people what Musa does. Then we're gonna have to add the end screen, which is gonna be the analytics. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna be showing people what Musa does, right? This is a video about Musa. We're just reporting that, hey, Musa's making all this money. And we're gonna take a screenshot. And then we're gonna say the last part of the video, which is, then post this video and you can literally earn thousands of dollars on TikTok. And that's pretty much it. So we just got all the clips. Now all we have to do is edit up the video. So I'm just gonna add all the clips into CapCut, click on new project, and we are just going to upload all the clips that we just took.
This is how 16.
All right, 8 quick clips. We're gonna get the hook in here.
This is how 16 million views on TikTok got me this luxury villa.
I'm gonna show you exactly how this guy makes his money on TikTok so you don't have to buy his course. Go to YouTube, type in the name of a famous Twitch streamer and click on Shorts. Now you're gonna pick one of these recent viral videos. Paste it into this tool right here. Now go to this website and drop the video in. If you write down AI, I'll send it right over to you. Then you'll be able to automatically add captions and generate a new viral video. Post this video and you can literally earn thousands of dollars on TikTok. All right, cool. So that's pretty much the video. Now we just have to add audio. So music, music that kind of fits the vibe of the video for sure. We want something more like fast paced. So we'll add that in there.
This is how 16 million.
And then we'll also reduce the volume significantly.
This is how 16 million views on TikTok got me this luxury villa.
So we don't want to put it over the hook, but we want to put it over the rest of the video.
This luxury villa.
I'm gonna show you exactly how this guy makes his. I'm gonna show you exactly how this guy makes his money on TikTok so you don't have to buy his course. Go to YouTube, type in the name of a famous Twitch streamer and click on Shorts. Now you're gonna. All right, so now we're gonna export this. Guys, by all means, like usually I take a lot longer to edit my videos and find music and everything like that, but I just wanna show you how simple this is. This video that we're creating right here, it's like below average, way below average, and you guys want to create phenomenal videos, right? If you look at creators like My Personal Brand or Musa, all these guys, like look at their videos. They're very high pace. They're very high paced. They have great music. They kind of just like, you want to watch it even though you might not even be interested in watching the concept of the video. It's just such a smooth video that you just end up doom scrolling and consuming a bunch of random content. Okay, so yeah, so now that we have the music, all the clips are in, what I'm gonna do is I am going to add captions. Now there's a couple ways you can add captions, right? One of the ways is actually through the tool that we just used. So I'm just gonna do that because it's gonna be super quick. But if you wanna add custom captions, there's paid tools or you can do that in CapCut manually. So we're just gonna go in here. All we're gonna do is upload the video that I just created. We're gonna wait a couple seconds and we're not gonna add subtitles to the first couple seconds of the video just because there already are subtitles, but we will add subtitles to the rest of the video. And so that's pretty much it for the video. So we got the editing done and now all that's left is posting. Now again, my video was 1 minute long, which is way too long. You have to make it really fast paced and really pay attention to the things I said here with the algorithm hacks. We already have a strong hook. We didn't really use trendy music. I just found music that kind of goes with the video, but you should spend more time finding trendy music. We didn't have a good pace. You have to speed it up a lot more and we have to make it more snappy. You know, like we have to kind of make it seamless, faster, have more energy. Okay, I just did that as an example just so you guys can see exactly how to make a video. Now for posting, if you don't understand, you know, how to hook people in your caption right below the video, then you can use ChatGPT to come up with cool things, or you can just take inspiration from your competitors. So we'll just see what creator Abe did here. So as you can see, the first thing he says, don't buy his course. So this is actually good because it tells you kind of like what the value of the video is right away. So when you read that, right, You're gonna be like, don't buy his course. Okay, why? Why shouldn't I buy his course? So that's a great thing that he put, and then he put the whole process below. And he also wrote down a CTA, comment or write down AI and I'll send you this website. So these are all great things to put. I'm just gonna put something like, I'm going to expose this guru so you don't have to buy his course. That's pretty long, so let's do this concept but shorten it. Let's just say stop buying courses. And then we could also put an emoji there too. And then for the hashtags, you're just gonna wanna put hashtags in your total addressable market, right? So you can put hashtag make money online, hashtag TikTok organic, hashtag, business, or hashtag entrepreneur. These hashtags will help, right? Hashtags isn't the most important thing, but they will definitely help push your videos to the right audience. Now, the way that Instagram works is Instagram will push your video to 100 people. Based off of the watch time of those 100 people, the watch time and engagement, and the other metrics I mentioned, they're gonna push your video to the next couple hundred people, and the next couple thousand people, and the next tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, right? And as long as people watch the video and engage with it, Instagram will keep pushing that video. And that's essentially how Instagram works whenever they're pushing your video out to different people. Now, really important, if you are posting multiple times per day, make sure you wait at least 3 hours between posts so Instagram has time to push the video. So you never wanna post like 3 videos in the span of 5 minutes, because oftentimes what will happen is Instagram won't push any of those videos and you'll end up getting pretty much no views. Now, let's move on to audience nurturing and making sales. All right, so once the views start coming in, again, content is the key here. This is how you're gonna make sales. And this right here is also a very, very important part of this free training. So make sure you rewatch this and definitely take some notes. So the key methods to making sales is using stories and highlights, direct messages, ManyChat automations, pinned posts, and feed posts, right? So these things right here nurture our audience and really push them to buy. So we need to show our audience that their current situation is painful. Let's say they're working a 9 to 5 or they just want more time freedom. Next, we wanna show the desired situation that they want. And then third, your product is the bridge between the two. Your product bridges their current situation to their desired situation, right? So before we talk about how to actually use these key methods I just mentioned, let's talk about the foundation you want to establish for your page. So make sure you create content that builds trust, authority, and leadership. Like the piece of content we just created creates trust, because what we're showing is a business model that Musa uses, and we're showing exactly how to do it so you don't have to buy his course, right? It also shows authority because it shows that you know what you're talking about. And you should understand these business models. They're not hard business models. Most business models online, like drop shipping or TikTok organic or the TikTok creator fund, they're all driven by content. So as you start learning these things, you'll be able to create better and better content for yourself, and you'll be able to understand how other people are making money online, right? And at the end of the day, if people are buying anything from you, you need to build some sort of emotional connection with that person. So think of trust as content that shows transparency and authenticity, authority as testimonials, social proof, results, and your story, right? They don't have to be your results at first. They could be results of the product that you're selling. Like I mentioned earlier in the training with Adrian's product, he has a bunch of testimonials on this page, right? So if you're advertising for a product like that, message Adrian or message the owner of the product and say, hey, can I use these testimonials on my page? Because at the end of the day, this is moral because you are sending people to a great product, right? You're just helping with the distribution and marketing of that product. And then leadership is your beliefs, big opportunities in the space, and your enemy, right? Your page always kind of has to be a little polarizing, because at the end of the day, people want to believe, or you want people to believe in the business model, like you believe in the business model, right? So you can't be kind of dead center in the middle. You have to truly believe in the business model and be polarizing in a sense. So your enemy is, working a 9 to 5, for example. Your enemy is, not being able to have time freedom, right? And your belief is, hey, I want you to have time freedom. I want you to also learn how to create content on Instagram or TikTok or start drop shipping, whatever. And also big opportunities, like the creator economy is literally going to double in size in the next 3 years from what it is now to over $500 billion in, brand deals, in ad spend, in commissions, in whatever revolves around the creator economy. So that's a massive opportunity in the world because this is happening in real time. Every day, the creator economy is growing. There's more creators out there and there's more opportunity for everybody. Okay, so let's get into some of our key methods. So stories and highlights are super important. So stories and highlights do a great job of selling people that kind of already follow you or want to check out more, right? So let's look at one of our competitors that we looked at earlier in the training. So as you can see, they have stories and highlights. They post almost every single day because every day they're getting views. So let's look at their current stories that they're posting. Wow, you know what? This is actually crazy because this is my screenshot. This is literally my screen. Okay, don't do this. Don't do this because this is literally my screenshot. I have this on my Instagram. Don't be the type of person where you're stealing other people's results. Like, it's one thing to get results from the product that you're actually promoting, but it's another thing if you're blatantly stealing other people's screenshots. Look at this. I'm gonna show you guys. This is insane. This is on my story. I posted this earlier this year in February and they're just literally stealing it. Okay, well that's kind of scummy. I was not expecting that. But as you can see, they have highlights. They have a bunch of successful students and testimonials. Let's look at them really quickly. So as you can see, I hope these are not fake. Please do not fake your stuff, but they have a bunch of really cool testimonials. So when people go on their page every single day, they can look through these highlights, they can look at the students, and then they can consider buying their product, okay? Next is direct messages. So as you can see, they have a call to action here. DM me ready to get started. So people DM them ready, and then they talk to their audience, they figure out their pain points, and really you just wanna be genuine here and you want to help people. Because at the end of the day, the product that you're promoting should be a quality product. So you are going to want to push people to buy that product because you know it's a quality product. You can even buy the product, right? If it's a $30, $50 product, check out the resources, check out the testimonials, and really verify if it's a solid product. And you're gonna be able to find out a lot of information and data about the people that follow you to see how you can better market the product on your stories and in your content. Okay, so next is the ManyChat automation stuff. So as you saw from Creator Abe says, comment this to get this, right? And I actually do that on my page as well. A lot of my videos blow up because I tell people to comment. So let's take a look at that real quick. So as you can see, this one got 355 comments, this one got 290 comments. And if you look into my ManyChat as well, this is very easy to set up. I won't go too into depth here because it's simple. But as you can see, anytime I put a ManyChat automation in my videos, I get hundreds, if not thousands of comments. And all I do, if you go in here, is link the Instagram reel. When someone comments a certain keyword, I send them access to a link, right? So I send them a free course that I have on my
And they post about 1 to 2 times.
By the way, is also a great video. You should definitely watch it. So you can link this ManyChat tool to different things. You can link it to Reels, you can link it to stories, and you could link it to feed posts, okay? So now let's look at pin posts. Pin posts are also really great. It acts similar as highlights. It's just posts at the top of your page, really selling you the method and the product, okay? So think of this as like a video sales letter, but in a short form format, right? So you have your hook, your social proof, a couple points about the product, and then a call to action. If you want the product, DM me this or comment this, and then you could set up a ManyChat automation to show people. Here's also a ManyChat overview, just so you get a good idea. So you can push people into the product directly. You can also create your own email list. Now I won't go into that into detail, but if you want to make an email list, it's very simple. You can use ConvertKit to do it. But basically, this is what happens. So you have some sort of lead magnet, right? Whether it be the product you're promoting, right? Because the product you're promoting already has a solid funnel and an email list most times. You push people into this lead magnet through your content, your Instagram stories. Like content is Reels, feed posts, and then Instagram stories as well. And then ManyChat sends them an automated message like I showed you and pushes them into the opt-in page, into the email list or the product. So let's take a look at one video. So this is Zeta. This is one of his pinned posts. Let's watch it together. It's a great example of what you can create as well.
0 to 100,000 followers in 6 months and gets $3,000 clients hitting him up every single week for his services. And he does it without sending any emails, paying for ads, and spending less than 5 hours a week on content. And it's actually me. So let me break down how I was able to do this step by step. First, I created an Instagram and Twitter profile and constantly posted educational content with the help of AI. Here are some of the AIs I've used to automate my content creation. Second, I created a simple sales funnel that my target clients can go through to take my desired action, which was to book a call. And here's the exact sales funnel I use that you can copy for free. Finally, I intentionally pushed my viewers and followers into my sales funnel. And I was able to do this by using hot keywords in AIs like ManyChat to automatically DM and start a conversation with anyone who commented on my posts. Using these exact steps, I've been able to grow a following of over 100,000 and turn that following into consistent $3,000 to $10,000 sales for my business. And if you want help getting similar results, comment AI below and I'll reach out to help.
So there you go. He basically shows exactly how he was able to grow his accounts and some of the tools that he used and methods. He was his own case study in this video, and then he has a call to action. If you want his help, comment that and he'll send you a DM. So pretty simple, great VSL. And now feed posts as well, right? You can post these reels on your feed, or you can post posts like this. So this is just a quick carousel post showing people exactly how he was able to go from 0 followers to over 150,000 and $2,000 to $30,000 per month in 12 months as an agency owner. And as you can see, when we scroll through, people learn a lot. And then also he has a CTA. Comment grow below and he'll reach out to see how he can help. All right, so now for the last and final step is the payouts. So to emphasize everything I've been pushing in this free training, you have to master 2 things if you want payouts to happen. The first thing is your content. You have to get views, and you have to get views in your total addressable market. And the second thing is audience nurturing, right? Which is the previous section I went over. You have to make sure you're constantly nurturing your audience and you're pushing them into your product. Now, once you do this, you will literally hold the power to an infinite money glitch. This is how I built pretty much all of my businesses, whether it be selling info products, physical e-commerce products, or softwares. Literally, this is the infinite money glitch. Now, your payouts will look like this. If you're using Copecart, this is what it'll look like. Depending on how much money you make, you'll get paid out pretty much every single day. Or if you own your own product, you can use Stripe, and this is kind of how it looks like. This last month, one of our products did $12,000 in revenue, and that was just one Instagram page, right? This is a Hyros dashboard. This is actually not the Stripe dashboard, but we use Hyros to track where all the traffic is coming from, okay? Now, you're also gonna wanna measure your earnings per click. So like I said earlier in the training, earnings per click is very important because you wanna see, based on how many qualified people you send to this product, how many of them actually convert and purchase something. So on average, one of these products give you a $1.15 earning per click. So if you get 392 clicks, you made $448. So if you want to make $4,000, you have to figure out how to get 3,900 people onto that page. And that's a pretty good projection for, how you can make thousands of dollars, because all you have to do is create better content and funnel good leads into the product. All right, so now that we went over that, I have a call to action for you. You can take this video and pretty much follow all the steps to be successful. Or if you want to work with me one-on-one and get your hand literally held, I have an option for you. By now, I've helped dozens of students hit their first $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 online with Instagram. And there's no reason why you can't do the same. So if you want that, check the link at the top of the description and I'll see you there. I hope you enjoyed and see you in the next one.